Hello, good morning. Good morning, all of you. This is Adithya Kiran. I'm a US CFA charter holder. So I cleared CFA in the year 2018 and I got 90th percentile in level 3. And I did self-study for all the three levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. All the three levels I did my own self-study and I did hard work to complete the curriculum rather than following the market simplified materials. I did a lot of hard work to complete the curriculum and to revise the curriculum at least for 5 times. Now in this video, I want to give a brief overview about the CFA course. Okay, just go through this. This is a brief overview about the CFA course. So most of the people are thinking that CFA is about wealth management or investment management or stock exchange or share broking, etc. No, where CFA is not all about stock market, wealth management, etc. According to my personal opinion, if you are doing CFA just to do for the wealth management or investment management, it is a secondary level, or in the sense it is not complete utilization of your potential. So first create the wealth, then manage the wealth. So focus on wealth creation, not just wealth management. All this investment banking is mostly about wealth management, managing the portfolios. Already somebody has earned that wealth. Now you want to manage that wealth so that it slightly increases. But the point comes is, how about the first generation can create the wealth? That is the important point. So wealth creation is more important than wealth management. So the popular myth about the CFA course is that it's all about wealth management, investment management. No. So first of all, earn the wealth and then manage the wealth. I'll explain in brief about the differences between wealth management and wealth creation. Look at this. So more wealth management is more popular, whereas wealth creation is less popular. Wealth creation is more difficult and wealth management is relatively less difficult. It's more structured. Obviously, since it is more popular, competitive will be more. Most of the people will focus on wealth management. Therefore, obviously, the competition will be more. So therefore, focus on less competitive wealth creation. And most important point is that wealth creation is more lucrative than wealth management. And not only that, wealth creation is more stable and less volatile career than wealth management. All this investment banking, stock broking, etc. It involves a lot of stress and a lot of volatility. And when compared to wealth creation, it is very volatile, highly volatile. But I'm saying wealth creation, it's about becoming a CFO of a company, becoming a CFO of a corporate. When I'm talking about wealth management, it's about becoming a fund manager of a mutual fund, etc. Compare wealth creation with the CFO of a company or the CEO of a company. Wealth management with the portfolio manager or fund manager. Okay, according to me, becoming a CFO of a company or CEO of a company makes your career more stable than becoming an investment analyst or a stock exchange analyst. Therefore, don't underutilize the CFA potential. CFA course is not just about wealth management or stock broking or investment banking. No, it's beyond that. It's beyond that. The point is that most of the people will not read the content completely, will not understand the content completely. That's why they will give a narrow definition of CFA course, saying that CFA is about stock market, CFA is about investment management. No, it's not about it's not only about investment management. So if you are doing CFA just for the sake of investment management, you are underutilizing your potential. Being a CFA charter holder, you should try to become a CFO or a CEO of a company. That is the ultimate thing. Therefore, focus on wealth creation. My personal advice is that wealth creation first and management next. Very clear. Wealth management career is more volatile. Wealth management career is more volatile, whereas wealth creation career is less volatile. Less volatile. And moreover, competition will be less. Why? Because it is very difficult. It is very difficult. That's why very less people will focus or concentrate. Since it is very difficult, very less people will focus. Very less people will concentrate. Obviously, the competition will be less. Whereas in case of wealth management in a fund manager position, the competition will be very high. So if the competition to become a fund manager will be very high, and the career of a fund manager will be very less volatile compared to the career of a CFO or a CEO of a company. Okay, that is the point. So therefore, my advice is take the CFA course to become a wealth creator, not simply the wealth manager. That's the secondary role. That's the secondary role. Okay. Right. So basically, CFA role is about these two things. Whether you call it as an investment management or portfolio management, it's all about wealth management only. Okay. Or equity analysis, whatever the names you put, ultimately it comes under wealth management only. Okay. Right. So therefore, pick up this course to become the wealth creator, not just managing the wealth. So the time required to pass the examination is 18 months. Be clear, I'm very specific about this. I'm not exaggerating anything. I'm not simplifying anything. It's minimum time. It's a minimum time, provided if you clear all the three levels in the first attempt. If you clear all the 3 levels in the first attempt, so the minimum time will be 18 months. So it may not be possible. So many people who are doing the CFA course are the job holders who are already pursuing the jobs. For them, it may not be possible to complete the course within 6 months. It may not be possible to give attempt for every time examinations conducted, maybe because of leave consent in the job, or maybe because of your lack of preparation. So it may not be advisable to fix it as an 18 months. Take it as a 3 years. Conservatively take it as a 3 years. Even though officially you can complete it with 18 months, but my suggestion is that don't enter the course thinking that you will clear within 18 months. So that later on you'll disappoint. So therefore, be clear. Ensure that 3 years. So if you clear earlier than 3 years, all the 3 levels is fine. But most important point is that people are talking about becoming a CFO in 18 months or 1.5 year. No, you require 4 years of experience. You require 4 years of experience. Therefore, this 1.5 year or 3 years only just for passing the examination. So thereafter, you need to acquire that 4 years experience. If you are already having 4 years of experience, then okay, 18 months. But if you are a fresher, you don't have any experience in investment banking, then definitely this 18 months plus 4 years to get the charter holder. Okay, right? That is the point. This minimum time is 18 months, and conservatively take 3 years, and that 18 months is only for passing the examination, not including the professional experience of 4 years. Okay, right? And the cost required is $700 to $1,000 per level, depends upon the time when you are paying. So if you pay early, it is 700, or if you pay delayed little bit, it's $1,000 per level. And for the first level, 450 enrollment fee. Initially $450 enrollment fee are the level 1 attempt. That may not be repeated for level 2 and level 3. So level 2 and level 3, if you are able to pay the fees earlier, you can restrict your cost to $700. Okay. So first level 1 attempt, $1,150, and level 2 and level 3 attempt, $700. Okay. Right. So major topics covered are equity, fixed income, and portfolio. So here I would like to give an overview of the topics covered here. Look at this. So these are the topics covered at various levels. And if you observe, the derivatives is given less importance, 5 to 10 marks. This is the problem where the youngsters are most excited about the derivatives, etc. It's very risky game. Derivatives is a very risky game. I strongly suggest the youngsters not to use this tool. Even though derivatives are originally introduced as a risk management tool, over a period of time, it becomes a speculative tool. Therefore, now it is the task of the experts to deal with the derivatives. An youngster who is not having well experience with the derivatives, my sincere advice is not to go to the derivatives. It's very risky bet for you. Okay, it's meant only for the experts in that field. Okay, so that's why derivatives weightage is very less here in the academics. It's very less. Over a period of time, it has been transitioned from risk management to speculative tool. So therefore, it's very risky bet. Accordingly, it's restricted to only 5 to 10 marks weightage. First point. Most of the weightage is given to portfolio management, that is 35 to 40 marks in level 3. So here we'll talk about the human psychology coupled with investment management. Both will be blended. And the important point is that look at this quantitative methods at the level 3, zero weightage for quantitative methods. Because as a portfolio manager, you are not sitting in front of the computer tools or mathematical models. Okay, that is gone in the entry level. You'll be dealing with the quantitative models or computer based models, etc. So when you become higher level scores, you need to analyze the things, not just computing the things. You need to analyze the inputs, you need to analyze the output or interpret the output. Okay. So therefore, quantitative methods, now it is automated, computerized. Don't give too much importance to the quantitative methods. So don't spend too much time on the quantitative methods. The most important point is that forget about how each method works. Focus on the limitations of each method and when to use and when not to use. That's it. Tools are there, computer tools are there, and there are expert statisticians are there to help you. So therefore, focus on the limitations of each method and when to use method and when not to use the method. Most probably when I cannot use a particular method. This is very important. You can't blindly adopt every method to every situation. The most important point you need to learn is not the problematics, not the mathematicals. Limitations, theory, description you have to read. Limitations of the quantitative methods. Limitations of the quantitative methods. When to use the quantitative methods and when not to use the quantitative methods. Most importantly, when you should not use the quantitative methods. Okay, right. And most of the people are restricting their knowledge to financial reporting and analysis. Even now, the analysis and reporting is also made completely automated. So therefore, beyond that, you need to go for this equity investment. Analyze the industry, analyze the global environment. Okay, so analyzing the financial statements is a secondary task. Most of the things are already automated. Ratio analysis and all those things is automated now. Every computer will throw the every ratio, etc. you may not be expected to compute the ratios, etc. So focus on the industry in which your companies were established, or the global economic environment, etc. So therefore, equity, fixed income, and portfolio management. These are the three important areas. Equity, fixed income, and portfolio management covers more than 50% of the weightage. That's why I have given major topics are equity, fixed income, and portfolio. Pass percentage is very good. Pass percentage. Most of the people will think that CFA is difficult. No, when compared to other courses, CFA is very easy. The pass percentage is 45 to 55%. It's very good. So say it's not at all a difficult course to pursue. Only it has been exaggerated in the market just for the sake of commercial advice, commercial advantage to get more fees. They have exaggerated that course as a difficult course. Myself, I cleared all the three levels personally without attending any classes. Myself, I cleared all the three levels in the first attempt without attending any classes. Therefore, it's highly possible and preferable to do the self-study. Highly possible and preferable to do the self-study. Take the guidance rather than giving up your hands, rather than completely depending on the coaching, etc. Do your self-study and take some guidance to those seniors, etc. Take some guidance from the seniors. Okay. So pass percentage is very good. It's not at all a difficult examination. Exam type is multiple choice exam. Level 1 is multiple choice exam. So where each multiple choice question is independent. Whereas level 2 is item set question. Level 2 is item set question. That is one case law will be given. One that is called popularly called as vignette. So in Indian terminology, it is called as a case law. In US terminology, it is called as a vignette, etc. So they will give 6 MCQs for each vignette. That is level 2. So level 1 is multiple choice questions. Each MCQ is independent. Level 2 is a case law based question. Level 2 is a case law based MCQs, item set, and level 3. So there are 2 sessions of each exam. Level 1, 2 sessions, morning and afternoon. Level 2, 2 sessions, morning and afternoon. Level 3, 2 sessions, morning and afternoon. In the level 3, in the level 1, both the 2 sessions are MCQ. In level 2, both the 2 sessions are item set. In level 3, morning session is item set and afternoon session is essay writing. Sorry, morning session is essay writing and afternoon session is item set. Okay. So level 1, morning session multiple, afternoon session multiple. Level 2, morning session item set, afternoon session item set. Level 3, morning session essay type and afternoon session multiple choice questions. Okay. So now because of this lockdown restrictions, etc. and pandemic, so now the CFA Institute has made entire all the 3 levels of exams as computer based. No need of physical paper writing. Okay, computer based examinations, and duration of examinations, as I told you, 2 sessions, morning and evening for each level, 135 minutes each. So we have many centers in India. So almost all, rather than reading all the 3, I can conclude that almost all major capital cities, Bangalore, Bhopal, Chennai, Gandhinagar, Hyderabad, Indore, Jaipur, Kolkata, Lucknow. So almost all capital cities, and type 2 cities. So these are the test centers, approximately 13 centers we have in India. So these are briefly about CFA course, and my personal advice is go for the wealth creation rather than for the wealth management, and make most use of the CFA course. So to make most use of the CFA course, to make best use of the CFA course rather than underutilization, to utilize fullest potential of the course, go for the wealth creation and aspire to become a CFO of a company or a CEO of a company. Okay, right. And this is finally my views about the career. Any course you pursue, try to understand, try to grasp the content completely rather than rushing to clear the exam. Grasp the content completely and try to bridge the gap between the academic coverage and the industry reality. So how complicated the real business world is and how simplified the academic world is. How can I go from this end of the bridge to that end of the other bridge? So how to bridge that? I'm in this side and the business reality on the other side. So how can I move from this side to that side? How I can bridge the gap? Okay, that we should be conscious, the gap between academic coverage and the business reality. And given the competitions, don't have too much expectations about any course. Join the course with the primary intention of improving the competitive and becoming updated rather than becoming outdated. So you have to pursue the course to get a job and to retain the job, not to get a higher salary. As simple as that. So when you join your course, if you thought that if you get higher salary because of pursuing one course, it's bonus. But don't join with an intention that you'll get higher course. Join a course with an intention that the probability of getting a job will increase and the stability of getting a job will increase. Stability and the probability of retaining the job will increase, and you'll be updated rather than outdated. So So don't expect too much salary or don't expect too much lucrative career from any course, be it as CFA or CPA, etc. Given the competitive world, you need to constantly learn just to stay updated, to stay updated. Forgot about moving from one layer to another layer, just to stay updated, to ensure that to increase the probability of getting a job and to increase the probability of retaining the job. Join the course for those two things. Don't have too much expectations about any course, because the world is becoming very competitive. The world is becoming very competitive. Therefore unnecessarily be disappointed after pursuing the course. Don't have too much expectations about any course, and never stop learning. Never stop learning. We are living in a competitive world. Always we need to learn new things. The world is becoming interlinked and integrated. So therefore you cannot say that, sir, I know only this thing. I don't know completely about that area of my career. No. So definitely you should have complete 360 degrees knowledge about the world, be it in agriculture, be it as human psychology, or be it quantitative methods, anything. Always never stop learning. Never stop learning, and always try to what we call rectify any incompetencies or gaps in your competence. Okay. So therefore never stop learning. Have the continuous learning. Okay. Thanks, Mark. See you all of you.